Hey guys, it's Devin, and today I have a makeup tutorial on this really bright but pretty simple look. I've been wearing a lot of looks similar to this where I basically just use one color. I mean, it looks like one color, but it's more than one color, but yeah, I decided to record this version, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm first priming my eyes using my Mica Beauty eye primer. This just is kind of like a thick concealer texture, and I'm just going to apply this all over the lid as well as the lower lid to create a blank canvas to work with. Going into my Morphe 35B palette, I'm just going to take this matte ivory shade and apply it all over the eye area with a fluffy brush just to set the eye base since it is slightly tacky. Now I'm going to dip into this matte lavender shade and I'm going to apply that into the crease with a light hand, and this is kind of going to act as a transition shade because we don't want to jump right into the bright color immediately. But now it's time to get a little brighter, and I'm using this matte fuchsia, which has the same exact tone as the shimmery shade we'll use on the lid later. And I'm just going to apply this into the crease as well and kind of smoke it out and blow it out a little bit so that it creates a really nice shape. I am one for kind of going out of order, so now I'm grabbing this matte white shade and I'm going to begin to highlight my brow bone. For this look, I am definitely steering clear of a shimmery brow bone highlight. And the star of today's show is Urban Decay's Jilted eyeshadow. This is a beautiful fuchsia toned shade with a bunch of blue and violet reflex. So I am just packing that all over the lid, and I'm trying to make sure that I get really good opacity and really good pigment out of that shade because, you know, it's kind of like the center of the look. Now just taking a blending brush with no additional product added onto it, I just blended out that harsh line. Now dipping back into the matte fuchsia shade, I'm going to apply this a little bit with a more heavy hand on a super fluffy brush, and this is going to really smoke out the shape and kind of form the look, kind of like tie it together more so that it's not just really stark. And then I am just blending that out some more with no more product on it. And now I'm dragging that same shade underneath the lash line and then just layering over that with Jilted as well to create more definition, dimension, delusion. You know, sometimes your best tool is your fingers, so I'm just taking one of my digits covered in Jilted and I just reapplied that all over the lid to make it even brighter, and then just did a little bit more blending with a brush. And now going back into the matte white, I am highlighting again just to kind of give me the shape and the brightness that I want. And now it's time for the scary part, the eyeliner. And you know those comics where like you just keep adding more liner and thickening it up until you look like a panda? That is essentially what happened. I did not like the shape of the wings. They were too long. They weren't suited to the look and didn't really help. So in the next shot you'll see I actually took them off, like the outer part of the wing, and then I just applied more shadow, like you can see there, just over that area where I basically erased them, and then just made smaller, better wings that suited this look and what I was looking for better. If you have time and you like are desperately hating your eyeliner wings, you can do this, but you know, if you're in a time crunch, really wouldn't recommend this because it took me a pretty long time, honestly. So yeah, after I survived that catastrophe, I decided to move back to the face for a little while. So I'm using my Wet n Wild contour palette to contour and highlight my face. So I'm just taking the deeper shade, which is obviously intended for contour, and applying that along my cheekbones and deepening that up until they look how I want them to. And then I also go along the jawline and then along the nose as well. Now I'm just taking the matte highlight shade and I'm just packing that under the eyes, mostly in kind of a triangular shape, and then going along the nose as well as the center of the chin. And now to bring a little shimmer up into it, I'm using my Becca highlighter in Moonstone and, you know, highlighting that tip of the nose as I do. And then going along the Cupid's bow and then hitting them cheekbones and never stopping because I have no boundaries. Now I was just grabbing my go-to neutral blush, which is Colourpop's in a Pickle. This is actually an eyeshadow. And I'm just applying that on the apples of the cheeks, moving backwards with a duo fiber brush. For my mascara, I'm going to use my L'Oreal Telescopic mascara and just going to apply a decent coat on the upper lashes as well as the lower lashes. However, I am going to be using false lashes, so I wasn't too concerned about getting a really, precise or lengthy or volumizing application. And then really quickly, I just went back in with my Becca highlight that I used on the face, and I applied that all over the inner corner to kind of tie it all together and bring some more light into the eyes. You know the drill. Now I am highlighting, and I just figured I would give you guys some nightmare material and just insert that clip in there for ya. And now I'm just taking my NYX Wonderpencil. It's just a nude eyeliner, and just aligning the waterline with that. Now I forgot to get product shots, but I'm just using my House of Lashes lash adhesive and my favorite lashes, which are Demi Wispies, and I am just popping these dudes on. And as always, false lashes are completely optional. However, I did include a clip of my eyes with false lashes and then without lashes, just so you can see the impact that they do have on the look. After trying about 329 different lip combos with this look, I settled to use my NYX lip liner in Peekaboo Neutral and just go over that with the Colourpop Lippie Stix in Tootsi. This is just a nice neutral, and the lip liner kind of made Tootsi lean a little less brown, which is kind of what I was looking for. Alright my friends, so that completes this tutorial. I really like how bold this look is, yet how simple it is at the same time. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, feel free to leave them down below. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe to my channel. You can also check me out on social media. All those links are on the screen as well as in the description bar down below. Yep, that's all I have to say, so thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.